What's up, everybody? Muffin Man is back in the bakery for another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be welding up a scrap metal sculpture. We're going to be recreating a Minion character from the Despicable Me movie series. I've actually made quite a few of these. There's quite a few in my portfolio. They've been really popular amongst my customers, and I can switch them up and modify them, make each one a little different. So I thought I'd take you through the process of how I make them. They're mostly made from recycled materials or just stuff that's easily acquired. So I've gone ahead and gathered it all up, but there's some safety instruction I'm going to take you through first, and we're going to start this build. Alright, so the first and most important steps in this entire build are taking the necessary safety precautions to not blow yourself up and be able to actually finish this guy. So our main body is going to be an expired and empty propane tank. Now, it's not usable, it is empty, but propane is very flammable, so we don't know the contents of the tank. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to unscrew the relief valve from the main valve, and then I'm also going to unscrew the valve itself and just allow any leftover vapor to leave the tank, and then I'm going to fill it up with water and just kind of let that sit for a second, and that's going to really ensure that we're going to have a workable, weldable surface to kind of shoot sparks around and continue working. Alright, so we've gone ahead and made our propane tank safe to work with. The next step is to cut the top handle off, and we're going to remove all the paint from this tank so we can trace out our face layout. This is a really tedious process. In the past, I have used spray-on paint remover with a lot of success too. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use some old abrasive discs to grind most of it off. If you're like me and you hoard abrasives and don't like throwing them out, this is a great way to use them before throwing them out and feel a little bit better about it. So I hope you're all ready for some high-speed footage, and we're going to get a bunch of materials cut and ready to fab up. Okay, so we've gone ahead and taken care of about 80% of our prep work. Just want to stop here, show you what we got, where we're at, and where we're going. So I got two 1 foot pieces of 1 inch rebar. Those are going to be our arms. I got 3 pieces of, they're like number 10 round stock. Those are going to be strands of hair at the top of the head. And then I got 10 pieces of 3/8 round stock. Those are going to be our fingers. Those 1-inch nuts right there are going to be our hands. I took 2 3-inch pipe couplers and welded them together. Those are going to be our eyes, which I used as stencils up top there. And then I have this cardboard stencil I made. That's just from like a gardening shovel. So these are just like rough sketches of what I have for the face there. Over here I have 8 pieces of 2-inch pipe. They're about like 3 inches long. Those are going to be our leg pieces. I'll show you how I put those together. And then I have 2 other pieces of 2-inch pipe. Those are like 4.5, 5 inches long. I'm actually going to cut those right down the middle and split them into 4 pieces of, you know, half pipe. And those are going to be our shoes. So just a rough sketch here on the face. Of course, I have a plasma cutter on order. So we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way with a grinder. So we are going to cut out that face and start welding up some stuff. Okay, got a bit of a mock fit up here for you to check out, see where we're at. As you can see, we're starting to look like something. What's super nice about my garden shovel template there that we used for the mouth is it ends up getting cut out and I can flip it around and it's going to be our tongue. But what's nice is that shape is actually too large to be a tongue unless you want a really big tongue sticking out. But so what I do is I take about 2 inches off the top and cut it, and it's got the same curvature as the tank already has. So I'm able to tuck it up inside here. We're going to tack it up in there, cut some slots in it, and it's going to give my man some teeth. So it's all starting to come together real nice there. And we're going to get it tacked up. Alright, we're at a really good spot in the build here. As you can see, we've got the face 100% complete. The teeth are all up in there. All the facial features are welded up solid and not going anywhere. The next steps in the build are going to be a lot of like torch and weld work. So I have here a piece of 2-inch by 1/8 inch thick flat stock. I'm going to weld this to one side and shape it with the torch around the head. That's going to be our goggle strap. And then we're going to take these 1-inch pieces of rebar, heat them up in the center, and bend them 90 degrees, give our guy some elbows. And we're also going to take the small pieces of round stock and bend them nice, get that hairdo looking real good. And this is also a point in time where we're going to start welding up the legs. As you can see on the bottom here, I left the base stand of the propane tank. This is for really good reason. Obviously, it really helps to work on a stable platform like we have right here. But now, at this point in the build, I can actually flip this over and just set this up with a piece of wood and some shims here. And then we're real level to work again on the underside of this. And this is actually my starting jig, if you will, for how the legs are going to start to come together. Once I've got the base of the legs tacked in, then I'll cut the base platform of the old tank off, and then we're smooth sailing after that. So lots more left to go, and let's button it up. Okay, so we are on the home stretch of this build here. I got the arms and hands set up here. Just wanted to give you a look at what we're looking at here. So like I said, I make these in a bunch of different hand gestures. So for this particular one, the right hand here is going to be like a clenched fist, sort of like a fight the power or like a victory kind of fist. So I have a high five set up here almost. We're going to get that all welded up, and then I'm going to cut and bend that into our fist shape. And then our left hand here is going to be holding a spear. So I've gone ahead and tilted that on its side. We're going to weld up the palm and then wrap the fingers around the spear once the arms are mounted to the body. But this is the home stretch here. We're going to weld up the hands and arms, get the arms on the body, throw the hair on, and clean our boy up, and he's ready for battle. everybody, that is going to wrap up yet another YouTube video here in the bakery. Shout out to all you Tough Muffs out there for coming back to the channel and hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed our build. Be sure to like this video and let me know in the comments how I'm doing with everything. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and tell your friends to, and have your friends tell their friends. Just be really weird about it. And all of you out there, be sure to set your notifications for my next upcoming video. I'm committed to new content every month, so we will see you next time.